Well, good morning and welcome to the channel. And today, as you can see, we've gone from a nice sunny weekend to now raining and, and cold. So anyway, new place we're going to visit today. So come along, travel with me. We're off to Overstrand. Well, morning everyone. We've made it to a very blustery, windy Overstrand. We made it to Overstrand. As you can see, car park, pretty quiet today. I can see why, there's been a trot of rain on the way here. So, car park accepts cash and cards. I'll put the prices up in the old, as we normally do in the old photographs in the video. But just to let you know, it's not overly cheap here, so you could be looking at a few odd quid just for an hour. So, and what else am I going to tell you? So there is toilets here as well. It's a gravel car park, not tarmac, so it could be a bit sort of bouncy on the old buggies. And yeah, that covers the car park. There is a kind of a burger van coffee stall thing here as well. I don't know how often that's open, but it's definitely open today. We're not going to try it out, but just to let you know that's here. There is a child's play area here as well, built onto the car park. There is bins, and I try to think how many cars this would hold. That's a good size. I would say possibly 60 plus cars that'll hold here. Like I said, it's pretty quiet today, but I would guess it's could get quite packed in the summer. Anyway, come on, let's venture off. Got some different bits we're going to show you around Overstrand, and hopefully not get blown away. So yeah, just an overview of the car park. Like I said, it's pretty quiet here today. And as you can see, burger van's not over there, and then we head down to the beach that way. So let's carry on. So, have we paid and displayed? Yes, we have. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, love it. So let's just have a look at the view from here. I've kept the camera turned around, as you can see. It's yeah, it's not too great today. It's a bit breezy today. Right there, hedgerows, plenty of seating. And as you can see, the way we come from, drove in that way, and the old brick wall that they've had here, I don't know how old it is, whether it is old or not, possibly not. But yeah, we're going to head down this way here. We'll see if we can find a way down. It's so breezy and cold today. Literally yesterday it was like summer. Cannot believe the change in literally 24 hours. We've gone from a nice sunny day to bloody a bit of February again. Not great. Anyway, let's head down. There's a few different kinds of ways you can come down here. Looks like there's a slope there and some steps, but we'll let's take a look. Now, I'm hoping you're going to hear me because it's literally blowing like a hurricane there at the moment. It is really rough today. Reminds me of my Munsley video. Check that out. But as you can see, North Sea a bit rough today. Now we've got these steps, we're going to try and go down them, I think, if we can, without getting covered in seawater. Or we can do the slope straight down there. I'm going to try and have a look at these steps first anyway. And again, as you can see, it is really rough. It's like literally, I've obviously picked the wrong day to come to Overstrand. It's literally like bloody winter today. It is so cold on your hands. This could end up being a shorter video than I wanted, really. But there, never mind. We're going to head on down, see how far we can go. As long as we don't turn into an iceberg before we get there. Just let you know other bits as you come back up. We have got a calf across there you can use, and also you can get your free fresh crabs, and I say free crabs, I wish, fresh crabs and lobsters there. Anyway, let's head down. As you can see, all tarmac, but it is a bit of a slope, so if you are taking buggies, prams and that, really hold on tight because it is a really steep slope. So let's have a venture down. Keep having a look while we're here. That other path I just showed you, the steps, as I've done the photograph for you, I think the council have put a warning sign there due to a cliff slip. It can be quite dangerous going down that bit during high tide, and I'm assuming we are kind of high tide at the moment, it looks like. Not being a maritime expert myself, before obviously we get the comments. As you can see, some of the cliff edge still grown here, but we head up this end. We'll have a little stop once we get to this bit here. You can see up the top there some of the erosion here, unfortunately, but as I've always said, we can't control nature. I know we think we can, but we can't. So, but there, certainly smell the sea today. Obviously you can't just smell on YouTube, but yeah, you can certainly smell the sea water from here. I'll try and capture some photographs while we're going along as well. So we've done the first section. We're going to head on down further still. As you can see behind me, the sea's not a shame, lovely blue sky up there. But yeah, as you can see, that's really rough today. You just, honestly, you put these dates in for filming and that, and you can't make it up. It literally changes as we go. Also, just let you know, on this first level, you got a defib machine. Hoping that you won't need it, but you know, just for information. I know the older viewers love a bit of info. And then, as you can see behind me, we've got small bins, dog bins, and different bits and pieces here. So, anyway, let's head on down further. Now, we've just reached down to the bottom half. As you can see, how close to sea, as you can see why you have to have these sea defences and that here, can't you? But how rough that is today, look. So, just for people watching, this is Overstrand in Norfolk, UK, and it's early May 2025. Yeah, just showing how rough the sea can be and why we have to be so safe and why we have our lifeguards on the beaches. But look at that. Like I said, it is really cold today. Just turn this around, look at some of the local stuff as well. So we've got some of the boats here, some of the old tractors, always good to see. I remember some of these when I was growing up. And a good old boat as well. Can't beat the old boats. But there, we will, what we're going to do now, we're going to slowly head up this way. and meet up with the gang that end. Now, before we head off, just want to get an image with a tractor really. We love a good old tractor. Nice rough 70 Caesar. I just wonder if that'll splash while I'm here, hopefully. Let's just wait for it to come in again. Now, will we get a splash? Come on. See, it never does it when you want it to do it, does it? Let's give it another second. Now, you know that'll do it the moment I walk away. Anyway, I think there's actually splashing a bit more, as we can see down on the side here. You can see it washing up. Tell we're at high tide. Anyway, come on, we've got I don't know whether we can walk. We'll see how far we can walk this end. So I will turn the camera around. I don't want people seeing too much of me. Just past another tractor and boat there. Let's just come up here a bit more. Another tractor, love a tractor. Anyway, let's turn this camera around and then you can have a look at rough Overstrand in May 25. So there we go. Just show you this little water going away. Get that. Come on, let's have a little wander this end. I'm going to get this edge so I don't get covered. As you can see, some more of the sea defences they've put up there. I don't know how covered this gets, and like I said, I'm not too sure how far we can get down here. Let's see where this heads to. I think we may have to go around. Are we allowed down that bit or not? Not 100% certain. But you can see like what it's doing at the moment, and how so much of this is obviously all crumbling away here. I'm assuming we're allowed to have a look down that bit. I don't know. Let's be naughty and have a look, shall we? There's footprints here, so someone's obviously been here at some point. It's just a shame the sea is in today, so beach wise I suppose, because we're only just up the road from Cromer, or down the road, whatever one it is. You know what I mean. But yeah, it's that sort of stony, shingly mixture of sand and sort of stones and different bits and pieces from here. So yeah, we'll venture a little bit more and then we'll perhaps have to go back. I don't think we can get where I wanted to get to. So odd little steps here. Don't know how long these have been here. But your feet do sink quite a bit on here, I have to say. It'd be nice to do a nice little close-up. So this is some of the shingle we have here. And then obviously leading out to where the sea is. Obviously I'm assuming that goes out quite a bit when the tide's out. But we'll have a little wander down here. So yes, I've been gathering some photographs for you. We love sticking the photographs in. I hope people are enjoying the... Like I said, I'm no photographer. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a professional, because I'm not. It's all done on an iPhone, so I'm using an iPhone 16 Pro Max for all this. So yeah, no professional pics, but we do our best. We do our best. Anyway, Overstrand. Obviously the railway's not here anymore, that went a long time ago. We're seeing a couple of the old, like the old bridges where that would have gone over. Real shame, I'd have loved to have been here in the days when we had the railway and that. But no. Car park coming down here to Overstrand. We've come up from Norwich. Now the road coming up to Overstrand is really tight country roads. As be aware, this is a small village, not far from Cromer. Like I said, nice, quiet, nice, quaint place. But just to let you know that it is very tight road, so you will have to wait for oncoming traffic and that kind of thing. You won't get two cars passing. Oh dear. Now, got a bit of a sandy bit here. I think we're not going to go too much further. I think what we'll do, we'll perhaps slowly head up the steps. Like I said, it's only a small place, so yes, it's very quiet, but it's not commercialised like Cromer and Great Yarmouth and Hunstanton and all them kinds of places are. So we'll, I think from here we'll do a couple more photographs for you, and then we'll take a slow head back. So we'll just show you a little overshot here before we make our way back to the steps again. Just come and have a look. You can see this water frothing underneath the cedar fences. What I'll do, I will just shut up for a minute, and then you can listen to the lovely sea waves coming in. Isn't that great? Anyway, what we'll do, we will head back and try and find where the team has got to with the dog, and yeah, we'll try and take it from there. There's more people coming down this side now. Yeah, we will make that decision. Yeah, let's head back now. I will catch you in a quick moment. Got my breath back a little bit. As you can see, the water's still coming in. So we're going to head up to, I'm going to try these back steps, just so I've kind of covered all the steps for you. Not step counters, just steps. Anyway, getting onto the beach, it can be quite uneven. I don't know whether it's any better when the tide's out. May well be. And I think it would be a bit easier then. But yeah, we're just to let you know, we're going to head up these steps here. But the other side that I come down on is the one if you've got buggies and pushchairs and that. But like I said, just to remind you, pre-warning, it is very steep. So if you are doing prams, buggies and that, really hold on tight to them. Anyway, I will take you with me while we go up these steps here. Could have nearly done this as a live. I use Vodafone. There is 4G here. It's not too bad. It's a bit intermittent, but most of the time, yeah, it's not too bad 4G here. Because I do know on some of these coastal parts, the 4G isn't always very good or non-existent. I'm pretty certain when we go to see Pauling, which we haven't done yet, that is coming, and Winterton. We're just waiting for the bloody temperatures to warm up a bit. But yeah, yeah, I know them two places. I think the phone signal's a bit dead in the water there. So, as you can see, as I'm climbing up there, Obviously, you get a bit too bloody old for this. This is quite steep as well. Both sides, it is quite a drop down. And I said you wouldn't want to do this winter time. Oh dear. I'm either really fit or getting old. I'll let you decide what one. Oh dear. Oh, that's it, nearly there. Nearly at the top. Oh, we made it. Oh, we made it to the top. Anyway, come on. Let's find the others. And where we will be, as we always do, a little visit around the church. So just showing you across the road, we've got the cemetery. As you can see, pretty nice and clean. There's a couple of headstones starting to tilt, but not too bad. We're going to cross over now. Seems like a nice clear road. We're going to cross over, check out this church. So I'll give you a quick glimpse from here. So obviously this is Overstrand Church. We'll add this into the church collection if you look at the church playlist as well. Just wait for these cars to go, then we will pop over. So I'm hoping we're not going to be in church use, seeing it is a Sunday. Nice war memorial. And again, pretty well kept graveyard, as we can see. Or cemetery. Now, when we get through this gate, as we can, lift the latch up. Nice pathway, and very nice, very well kept, nice clean church. And now finally the sun's come out now we've left the beach. So we'll just go all the way up to the tower as we normally do. Get that. Anyway, we'll head round this way. Haven't seen anyone about, so I'm hoping like the church services, because it is a Sunday, I'm just hoping everything's kind of done. Yeah, as you can see, very nice and quiet and clean. Let's just turn this around so you can see these windows. No security mess majorly. I can see some kind of where they've done repairs on the stained glass, but first time I think we've ever had this, we've got barbed wire on the roof, so I'm not quite sure what that's about, unless I've had issues sort of kind of recently. So we'll head around this side. Just having a look at this angle, and as you can see, so we get out of the sun, we've got barbed wire all the way along. I would really love to know if anyone can put in the comments, have you had sort of issues, or have you had issues with people trying to take sort of lead off the roofs, things like that? Not quite sure what that's about. Well, you perhaps can't see it on the camera, but on the TV, there's a little robin there. Don't look like the church is in use today. Got our nice little door that we normally have. Just see if we can get some photographs as we go round. So yeah, not had that on a church before, and never had a barbed wire before. So I'm not quite, as you can perhaps just see more along there as we go. Never had barbed wire on a church before. Such a shame if they had to sort of put that around. Really not good. Yeah, we'll come around to the front now, and then we'll kind of finish off for today. So yeah, let's do our last bit. So we're at the other end now. Kind of looks a bit like a house now here, doesn't it? But obviously still part of the church. No security mesh on these. Look like they've got a kind of an annex built on the side here. Little area, I guess you go down to the boilers or something like that from there. Few different kinds of different headstones in it. There is definitely a lot of sort of wartime graves here as well. So if you do come and have a look, just trying to get to the end of our rear window. Let me come out here a bit and then you can hopefully see this a bit better. That is a lovely stained glass window. That will be great inside. Well, you may not be able to see it too well on the camera, but I would imagine if you're inside looking out, that will look excellent, because like I said, it does really look good from here. And we'll just come around the side. So you obviously have another path that leads to the road from here. This takes you up to the front. Now we have something new just up there. We'll go and have a look at that in a moment. We'll perhaps do some more photographs as we go round. And that obviously takes us to the front of the church. Let's just look at this angel that's here. Never seen that before. We're trying to get a photograph of that before we go. And our last little bit at the front. And obviously our last view of Overstrand Church. Really nice church, really clean, really well kept and presented. Okay, I will finish off today. That's a kind of a short video, but like I said, it's only a small village, Overstrand. So I just wanted to show you and try and encourage you to come down here, because it's a really nice place. Really nice and quiet, quaint. And if you want to come and look at on the coast, a traditional kind of English, not taking away the others, but just where I am, English kind of village. Not sort of been spoilt really with any modernisation, anything at all. It's really localised and really kept really nice. So I will try and get out the sun and finish off here. Nice little bush behind me. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I really love making these for you and try and show you all these different kinds of places that we have in the UK. We're going to be coming out to Suffolk soon, very soon this month. We're going to be out doing some videos in Suffolk and hopefully along the Suffolk coast as well. So more to come all this year. So please, if you can and you would like to, please subscribe. I'm really trying to get this subscriber count, because it's really holding up my videos getting pushed out. And I really want to push as much as I can to all you guys so you can see. Month's time, about a month's time, we're out of the UK for a while, so we'll be bringing all that to you. Again, I'll let you know near the time where we're heading to. Don't want to spoil it for anyone, but yeah, we're going to do lots of room reviews and all that kind of thing. Anyway, enough of that waffling. let's finish off. So please like and please subscribe if you really would like to, and if you really want to help me along, push it around the old socials. And I will see you in the next one, which will be very soon, hopefully. So have a lovely rest of your Sunday and bank holiday weekend, and I will catch you very soon.